Hello everybody, welcome to start number 20 in the Mark Fydrich replay. Start number 20 of 29. This one, he's still at Tiger Stadium. This will be against the Minnesota Twins. It was done on August the 21st. And Fydrich comes into this game with a record of 11-5. And in real life, he was, I believe, 12-5 going into this game. This game actually went extra innings in real life, went 10 innings. Ralph Houck let Fydrich pitch the 10th inning, which was probably a mistake. It was tied at 3, but the Twins scored 4 in the 10th to win it 7-3. So, and he still let Fydrich finish the game. Don't get it, but that's just the way it worked out. I guess back then maybe his bullpen was sucky. I don't know. All right, so Twins are going to start things off here against Mr. Fydrich. And we'll just look through the lineup quickly. Braun, Smalley, Carew, Oliva, Weiniger, Bostock, Cubbage, Bry, and Terrell for the Twins. For the Tigers, Leflore, Meyer, Ogilvy, Staub, Thompson, Rodriguez, Kim, Wagner, and Garcia. And on the mound for the Twins will be right-hander Pete Redfern to oppose Mark Fydrich. So without further ado, let's just get rolling here. And for Fydrich, it's a 5-5 with a strikeout chance. That's a 17, though. Way too much for Steve Braun. He will not strike out. Braun finishes at bat with a fly to right on that 1-5 result. So Braun flies to right. One down, and that will bring up the shortstop, Roy Smalley. Switch hitter. 6-1. He's switch hitter batting left, so it's a blank, not a walk chance. It's a blank chance. Smalley 4-2. And against a right-hander, that's another split chance against a right-hander. He singles. So base hit for Smalley. His attempt is a 1. So we'll see if he gets anything going on the strategy roll. He does not, so nothing's going on. He's at first. Infield double play depth for Rod Carew. 3-1 is a blank on Fydrich. We go to Carew's card. 2-5. 2-5 is a single to center field. So back-to-back singles, and we'll check the runner advancement to get from first to third. On a single to center, you subtract 1 from the BR rating. So the BR rating of Smalley was a 3, or is a 3. Now it's become a 2. Center fielder arm Leflore, though, is a +1, so that jacks it back up to a 3. So 1 to 3, he will make it. 4 he has to hold, so he will hold at second base. So Smalley thought better of it, stays at second, runners at first and second with only 1 out. We'll roll the strategy roll to see if we get a pickoff chance, and we do not. So here's Tony Oliva, the DH. 2-2. 2-2 is a blank for Fydrich. We go to Oliva. 5-2, ground ball to short, double play depth, so you add 1 to the double play rating, becomes a 3. It's to the shortstop. Pivot man is the second baseman, which is Garcia. He's a 0. So 1 to 3 for a double play. It's a 4, so it will not be a double play, but the 4 is greater. No, it's not. I'm taking it back. Carew's BR is a 4 also, so this is runner advance. So both runners are going to advance on the ground out. Call it 6-3. And both runners will move up since the BR rating of the run on first, Carew, was a 4. They weren't going to be able to get him at second base. So that'll bring up Butch Weiniger. And again, we'll roll to make sure there's no pickoff, and there's not. So here's Weiniger. 5-1. That's a ballpark check. So we're going to Tiger Stadium. It's a 6-3, and a 6-3 is a ground ball to third. That's going to end the inning. So Fydrich gets out of that mess. And at the end of half an inning, it is the Twins 0, Tigers coming to bat. And right-hander Pete Redfern, 8-8 on the 76 season in 23 starts. All right, here is Ron Leflore to lead things off for the Tigers. 2-4. 2-4 on Redfern is a strikeout chance, but 20 is too much. 3-5. 3-5 is a ground ball to third, handled by the third baseman Cubbage, 1 away, and here's Dan Meyer, the left fielder. Oop, the 20 did not go through the hole. All right, 2-6. 2-6 is a possible error on a grounder, so we didn't need the 20 on that particular play. We will on this one, though. That's a 20, so there's not going to be an error, most likely. 3-1 is a ground ball by the first baseman, but the error here is a 20, and the first baseman Carew is only an error of 7, so he will make the play easily. 2 down, 2 up, 2 down, and here's right fielder Ben Ogilvy. 6-2, and that's a potential strikeout That's a 9. His strikeout's a 10. You even add 1 from Stadium, so he will strike out. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Tigers. And we go to the second, no score from Tiger Stadium. Lyman Bostock will start off for the Twins. It'll be center fielder Bostock, followed by Cubbage and Bry. 4-2. 4-2 is a strikeout chance for Fydrich. That's a 9. He's only a 6, though. The Stadium only has 1, so it's still less than 9. So we go to Bostock, 5-1, ground ball to first. And put away over there by Jason Thompson, 1 away for Mike Cubbage. 2-6 on Fydrich is a blank, so we go to Cubbage's card. 4-5, and that's a pop up to second, handled over there by Pedro Garcia, out number 2. 2 up, 2 down for right fielder Steve Bry. 1-2 is a strikeout chance. That's a 19, though, way too much for that. Bry finished on his card, 4-5. He's going to line it right back to Fydrich, and that's going to end the inning. So nothing doing for the Twinks. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. And for the Tigers, leading off will be designated hitter Rusty Staub, followed by Jason Thompson and Aurelio Rodriguez. Redfern 1-6, we're going to the ballpark, Tiger Stadium. 1-3. 1-3 is a ground ball to third. I've had 2 stadium checks. They've both been ground balls to third. One on a 1-3 and one on a 6-3. So haven't taken advantage of Tiger Stadium yet. Here's Thompson. 1-3 is a possible hit by pitch. That's a 6. Thompson's a 2. That's a 1, but that's 6 is above that, so no hit by pitch. Finish on Thompson's card. 3-4. Pops it up to first. Carew puts it away. 2 up and 2 down for Aurelio Rodriguez. 3-6, and that's a strikeout plus chance. Rodriguez strikes out as a 10, but you add 10 for the plus makes it a 20. That's an 18, so he's out of there. Rodriguez is gone, and so are the Tigers. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the third. Still nothing doing for either team offensively. And now we're at the bottom of the order. Number 9 hitter Jerry Terrell for the Twins, second baseman. 3-4. 3-4 is an automatic star line for Fydrich right there. He gets that automatic star line at 3-4 and 1-3. So the star line is a 2, which is the ground ball to short. And Mr. Wagner puts it away, 1 down. At this point, Tom Verizor is injured, so he is not on the roster. That's why Wagner is in there. 2-2, blank on Fydrich. So we go to Braun. 3-4, ground ball to first. Thompson puts it away, 2 down. That'll bring up Roy Smalley. Singled his first time, but was stranded at third. 6-6 is a blank on Fydrich. Finish up on Smalley, 1-3. Singles to right field, so Smalley's 2 for 2. His attempt is a 1 again, so we'll see if he does anything. He does not. So we move it on to Rod Carew. Fydrich, 1-4, and that's a star line. He had a star line on 1-3, and he's got a partial star line on a 1-4 right here. I missed that earlier. Carew's a lefty, so it is a star line. Let's see what the star line is. It's a 5, which is a ground ball to third. That's going to end the inning. So both pitchers on their A games early on. And here's Redfern. He'll be taking on the bottom of the order Kim, Wagner, and Garcia, number 7, 8, and 9 for the Tigers. Redfern, 5-4. 5-4, possible error. Possible error. Kim, 6-3 is a ground ball to second. Second baseman error rating Terrell is only a 3. That's a 15, way too high for that. So Terrell makes the catch, or makes the play, throws to Carew, 1 away. For Mark Wagner, we get a 5-3, and that is a question mark. And against right-handers, a 1-8 is a star line. That's a 6, so it's an automatic star line against the right-hander. So let's see what the star line is. It is a 5, which is a ground ball to short. And it's put away over there by Roy Smalley. 2 up, 2 down. Number 9 hitter Pedro Garcia. 4-1 is a blank. We go to Garcia. 6-1, star line 3. That's a fly to right. And that's going to end the inning. So 3 up and 3 down. And we go to the fourth. Zip, zip. And Tony Oliva, the DH, will lead off for the Twinks. Grounded to short his first time up. 6-5, range play. That's the first range play we've had today. 5-6 is a ground ball to short. We're checking the range of Wagner, and his range is a 4, so pretty good range. So we'll see if he can get to it. He can. He used all of that range to get it. So Wagner makes the play. Verizon, I think Verizon was probably a 3, so that probably most likely would not have, he might not have made that play. So having Wagner in there in that particular situation actually helped. Here's Weiniger. Go from Wagner to Weiniger. 6-3, strikeout chance. That's a 5. That's going to be a strikeout. So Weiniger out on strikes. That's the first strikeout of the game for Fydrich. His strikeout numbers have been lower than his replay, than actual stats in this replay. Not sure why. It's one of those numbers that's been a little bit off. ERA and everything's been good, but just the strikeouts have been a little, and the home runs have been down and the strikeouts have been down. 6-4 on Fydrich is a double question mark. Bostock's a lefty, which means a 1 through 5 is the star line, but that's a 9, so we missed that. We go to Bostock. 1-4, star line 4, he gets the star line anyway. It's a ground ball to second. Garcia puts it away, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. Nothing doing for either side. And that'll bring up top of the order and Ron Leflore as they get their second crack at Redfern. They were unsuccessful the first time around. Let's see if the second time's the charm. 1-6 is this, we're going to the ballpark, going back to Tiger Stadium. First 2 rolls have been G5, so we're hoping to get something a little bit different this time. 3-4, what do? We get a single to right field. So Ron Leflore, leadoff single. He's definitely a threat to try to run. Redfern's a +2 hold rating, so that attempt now becomes a 10. And it's 11, so that means we've got a hit and run. So Dan Meyer is going to do a hit and run, so we'll roll as normal on Redfern. We get a 3-1, which is a walk plus 13, so that's going to be a walk. So we won't have to worry about the hit and run because Redfern couldn't find the strike zone. So 2 on and nobody out. And we'll roll the 20 to see if there's any kind of pickoff. And 19, no, you need a 20 to get that, so nothing's happening. Infield is at, well, you know what? Yeah, they're double play. I mean, he's already a double play rating to 4, and you get the 1 from Redfern making it a 5. So they're going to play back. They're going to play normal depth, not double play depth, because if you get a chance for a double play, unless you roll a 6, it's going to be a double play. So there's no sense hurting your range in case you get a range check. So they're at normal depth around the infield. 6-5 is a blank for Redfern. We go to Ogilvy. 5-5 is a single pass short, so you have to worry about what you were doing there. So S6, let's see if the runner can score. Leflore BR rating is a 4. S6 to score from home, you need a 3 through 6, so he does score from second, not score from home. You need a 3 through 6, he's a 4, so he will make it automatically. And that is an RBI single for Ogilvy. Now for Meyer to get from first to third on that single pass short, you need a 5 or a 6 BR rating. Meyer well below that at a 2. So he will have to hold at first base. So now, or second base rather. So now we got first and second, nobody out. But the Tigers have broken through here against Redfern, second time around, lead at 1-0. Do the strategy roll again, make sure there's no 20, there's not. Here's Rusty Staub. Infield will now be at double play depth because he's only a 3, so they want to make sure they get the double play if they have that chance. 4-5, that's a walk chance, that's a 9. That's a 9, and his walk total is way above that. Thought I heard something, but I guess I was hearing things. I don't know. But 9 definitely fits under the 14, so that's going to be a walk to load the bases. So the bases are loaded with nobody out for Jason Thompson. Infield for the Twins, boy. They're going to play in. They need to cut the runoff. They're not going to get too much off Fydrich, they don't think, so they need to cut this runoff. 5-6 is a strikeout chance. That's a 9. That'll help. So Thompson strikes out. Now they'll go back to double play depth and see if they can turn 2-1 Rodriguez. He's got a double play rating of 3 already. So they switch to double play depth, trying to get out of this inning. 3-4. That's a potential wild pitch. That's a 7, but it's out of range on the wild pitch, so it's just going to be a foul ball. And we'll re-roll on Redfern's card. 1-3 is a hit by pitch, but only a 1 here and a 1 here. 7's too much. No hit by pitch. We go to Rodriguez to finish the at-bat. 1-1. Star line 4. Ground ball to second. Could be this double play they're looking for. That's a 3. +1's a 4. Plus they were double play depth, it makes it a 5. So anything other than a 6, and the inning is over on a 4-6-3 double play. And it is 4-6-3 double play, and Redfern minimizes the damage. Only 1 run allowed. Tigers kind of disappointed. Thought they would get more than that, but bases loaded, nobody out, and a run in, and you don't score anymore. You get a strikeout and a double play. Worst case scenario. But at least they have a 1-0 lead as they go to the 5th, but they feel like they've left something on the board, and it may come back to bite them. Mike Cubbage to lead off for the Twins against Fydrich. 1-4 is the star line against the left-hander, and that star line is a 5, which is a ground ball to third. Rodriguez puts it away as Fydrich has the ground ball working in this game. Here's Steve Bry. 6-2 range play at Tiger Stadium. 5-4. That's a star line 4, which is a ground ball to second. So we got a range play on the second baseman Garcia. He's only a 1, so most likely this is going to be a hit. And it is. It's only a 2, but that's all he needed to get a base hit for Steve Bry. His attempt is a 1. That's a 20. Nothing's going on there. Oh, 20. We got a chance at a pickoff. My bad. So we're checking if we roll a 1, it's a pickoff. Nope, 12 missed it. So nothing's going on as Bry will hold with 1 out. And here's Terrell. Infield is at double play depth. 5-6. Possible error on a ground ball. Terrell 2-6. That's a single pass short, so we don't have to worry about that, because that's going to be a base hit. And 16 is too high to be an error for anybody anyway. But it's a base hit. S6. Again, to go from first to third, you got to have a 5 or a 6 BR rating, which Bry does not have. His BR is a 4, so he missed it by 1. Had there been 2 outs, he could have gotten to third, but not with 1 out. So 1 out, runners at first and second base. Check for a possible pickoff, and there is none because you have to have a 20. So now we go to Braun at bat. 6-1, and that's a blank against a lefty. Walk chance against a righty, blank against the lefty. Finish on Braun's card. 2-5, that's a fly to left. And that's out number 2. And you can't go to third on the fly to left, so can't tag up and go to third on that. So there's 2 down for Roy Smalley. Infield back to normal depth, and there's nothing on the strategy roll. Here's Smalley. 5-6 for Fydrich is a possible error on a ground ball. Smalley 4-6. Question mark 7. It's not going to be a ground ball. It's going to be a deep drive somewhere. That's an 8 against a right-hander. That's a double for Roy Smalley. Double for Roy Smalley, and we know at least 1 run will score. We don't know about Terrell, the trail runner. We'll figure out if he can score or not. Terrell, BR rating is a 3, plus there's 2 outs, which makes him a 4. And the left fielder arm is Meyer is a +1, makes him a 5. To get from first, or you lose 1 to go from first to home on a double to left, that becomes a 4. So his BR rating is a 4. So if this is a 4 or less, he will make it. The red die. Yep, he made it. So it's a 2-run double for Roy Smalley. Roy Smalley gives the Twins a 2-1 lead on that RBI 2-out double. And now the Tigers are definitely regretting not scoring more runs in the previous inning. All right, we'll check for a pickoff. I don't think he's... Nope, it's a 20, so we got a chance for a pickoff. Has to be a 1. Nope, not going to be a pickoff. Here's Rod Carew. First base is open. You could walk Rod Carew and pitch to Oliva, and I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to do that. They're going to potentially walk Rod Carew. Why mess around? And pitch to Oliva, who's late in his career, a 2-11 hitter. Check for a pickoff again. Nothing's happening. Fydrich, 4-4 is a blank. We go to Oliva's card. 2-3. He lines it hard, but right to the shortstop, Wagner. And that's going to end the inning, but the Twins do pick up 2 here in the top of the 5th, thanks to the 2-run double by Smalley. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Minnesota 2 and Detroit 1. And now the Tigers have work cut out for them because they left some runs on the base pass in the previous inning. Here's Bruce Kim. 6-1 is a strikeout chance. That's an 8. Kim will go down on strikes. 1 down. Here's Mark Wagner. 4-6 is a range play on Redfern's card. Go to Wagner. 5-5. Starline 4. Ground ball to second. Range to the second baseman. Terrell is a 3. 1 through 3, he makes the play. And he does. So Terrell puts that away easily. 2 down for Pedro Garcia. 2-2 is a strikeout chance, but 18's too much. Go to Garcia. That was a weird. The white dice rolled all over the D20 there. 2-1. Didn't help him. It's still star line 4, ground ball to second to end the inning. So even having the dice jumble around a little bit didn't help the Tigers in that situation. We go to the 6th. 2-1 Twins. That'll bring up Butch Weiniger. He is 0 for 2. Grounded to third, struck out. Only strikeout victim for Fydrich. 3-4 is a star line, so he hit the star line number. And it's going to be a ground ball to second. 1 down. And that will bring up Lyman Bostock. Fydrich, 6-1. 6-1 is a potential walk, but Bostock's a lefty, so it's going to be a blank. So we go to Bostock to finish. 6-6, that's a ground ball to third. 2 up and 2 down for Mike Cubbage. 5-6 on Fydrich is a possible error on a grounder. 4-4, that's a fly to center, so no worries there on an error. It's just a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-1, favor of the Twins. Redfern back out. He can face 22 batters. He's faced 18 at this point. So he may be on shaky ground and might need some relief. I think the Twins used 3 relief pitchers in the real game. They used Albury, Campbell, and Hughes, I believe, were the 3 they used in the actual game. All right, here's Ron Leflore. 2-5 is a potential strikeout plus. Not a potential, it is a strikeout plus. So Leflore is gone. He would have been gone with just a regular strikeout, much less a strikeout plus. That just added insult to injury. All right, here's Dan Meyer. 2-6, possible error on a grounder. 6-1, fly to right, so no error to worry about. 2 up and 2 down. Here's Ogilvy. 5-2, that would be a single if he's tired. He has faced 20 batters. He's going to allow 22, so he is not tired. It's just going to be a blank. 1-4 is a star line 1, which is a fly to left. So Redfern, solid through 6. We go to the 7th. Still 2-1, favor of the Twins. They're going to try to get Redfern through 7 innings, I believe, is their goal, and then turn it over to the pen. Whereas the Tigers are going to stick with Fydrich probably through thick and thin. All right, here's Steve Bry. 6-2 is a range play at Tiger Stadium. 4-1, that's a single plus to right field, where we're checking to see if the right fielder Ogilvy can catch it. If he makes the range play, then there's no issue of that. If he doesn't, there's a chance for Bry to take extra bases. So first things first, range of Leflore is a 3. And he fails that range check, so it will be a base hit. Now the question is, will it be a double? We know it's going to be a single. Now the arm of Ogilvy is a 0, and the BR rating of the base runner, Bry, is a 4. So if this is a 4 or less, he will get second base on a double. If it's a 5, he holds. 6, he's out trying. He's out there in there with the double. So Steve Bry, leadoff double. And maybe Fydrich might need some relief here. We don't know. Let's check for a pickoff. Nothing on the 20. Here's Jerry Terrell. Fydrich 2-5, possible walk, and that's a 2, so it will be a walk, a rare walk for Fydrich. He's got really good control. That's his second walk. The first one was intentional. And now that does set up the double play, though. That's one thing it does, is set up a double play. And they will be at double play depth all the way. Nothing on the strategy roll. So Fydrich to Braun. 6-1 is a blank to the left-hander, so we move on to Braun's card. 3-5. 3-5 is ground ball to first, so it is a chance for a double play. He's only a 1, but since they were playing double play depth, it makes it a 2. So a 2 or less, and it's a double play. It is 3-6-3. They turn it. How about that? Now Bry does take third, but now there are 2 outs. Thanks to that double play, slick fielding Jason Thompson turned it with Wagner. So it's Thompson to Wagner, back to Thompson for 2 quick outs. Runner at third here is Roy Smalley. He is 3 for 3. He's 2 singles and a double. You can't walk him because Rod Carew's on deck, so you got to pitch to him. There's no chance for pickoff with the runner at third, so we're not going to worry about that. We're just going straight to Fydrich's card. 4-4 is a blank, so we move on to Smalley. 1-6, he's going to ground at third, and that's going to end the inning. So they finally retire Smalley, and Fydrich pitches out of that jam. 7th inning stretch we go. It is the Twins 2 and the Tigers 1. Redfern on. There is activity in the Twins bullpen, as they do have left-hander Tom Bergmeyer loosening in the bullpen. So Bergmeyer will be coming in if Redfern gets into any kind of trouble. Redfern has faced 20 batters, and again, he's allowed 22 before he gets tired, but he's faced 20. Let's see here. Actually, he's faced 21. So after Staub, the next batter, he's subject to fatigue. 2-4. 2-4 is a blank against Staub, the lefty. It would have been a strikeout chance against a righty. Go to Staub's card. 1-1. Ground ball to second. 1 away. So 1 is gone. Now he's got the magic number of 22. So from here on out, anything in the parentheses here and here, these 2 spots, 5-2 and 6-2, are his fatigue checks. 6-2 and 5-2. Those are the two numbers he has to avoid. 5-3. He barely did it. That's a double question mark. Thompson's a lefty. A 1-2 would be a single. That's a 19. So we skip that. Go to Thompson's card. 2-2. Question mark 8. That's a 13. That's going to be a triple against a right-hander. Look at that. The only number in the triple range, and Jason Thompson found it. A triple for Jason Thompson. A triple. A 1-out triple. And now he is the tying run. And Redfern's going to be needing relief here pretty quickly. But I think they're going to, he's still got the lead, so they're going to let him try one more time. They're going to bring the infield in. There is no pickoff. Well, we're going to roll because he could balk. So make sure there's no balk chance. There's not. Has to be a 20 on there. So Redfern to Rodriguez, infield in. 4-4, strikeout chance. That's a 17, way too much. So we go to Rodriguez's card. 5-5, single to right field, and that's going to do it for Redfern. He is going to have to leave now. So he is fully tired. He give up the tying run. So now the Twins will have to make that move as Rodriguez gets the base hit that ties the game, and Redfern is going to leave. And it won't be Bergmeyer, the lefty. It will be right-hander. Let's see, or will it be? Let's see how they want to do it. Now, you know what? They're going to come with Bergmeyer. Bergmeyer is going to be coming on. Tom Bergmeyer. And he will be facing, let's see, Redfern went 6 1/3. So he'll be facing, and Rodriguez is a 1 attempt, but Bergmeyer's a -1 hold, so there's no chance for Rodriguez to go anywhere. We will roll the strategy roll to see if he balks. Has to be a 20, and it's not, so no balk to worry about. Kim, the batter, infield double play depth. Bergmeyer, 4-1, possible error. Kim's card, 3-1, ground ball to short, could be a double play. He's a double play rating of 2. There are at double play depth, makes him a 3. +1 on the Bergmeyer rating makes it a 4. So 1 to 4, it's a double play. And it is 4-6-3 double play. So talk about getting out of the inning. Bergmeyer, 1 batter face, and he turns a double play. And that means that Redfern will get a no decision. He can't win it and he can't lose it now. So he gets a no decision in the ball game. And now Fydrich comes back out to start the 8th inning against Rod Carew, all tied at 2. Game went 10 in real life. Wonder if we can go 10 in this one. Fydrich, 4-4 is a blank, so we go to Carew. 4-1, fly to center. 1 down. Big man to get out there to start the inning. Here's Oliva. 3-4, that's the star line. That's the star line he was looking for. That's a 2, it's a ground ball to short, 2 down. So 2 down for Butch Weiniger. 5-2 is a blank. Go to Weiniger, 2-5, fly to right. And that's going to end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 2. Bottom of the 8th, tied at 2. And Bergmeyer, of course, coming back out, as he only faced 1 batter last inning. He can go 8 batters before fatigue. It'll be the bottom of the order, Wagner, Garcia, and then Leflore. Burgmeier to Wagner, 4-3. That's his fatigue check, but of course he's not fatigued, so it's considered a blank. Wagner, 5-1, ground ball to first. Carew's got it. 1 down, and that brings up Pedro Garcia. 5-1, and that's a star line against a right-hander, so automatic out. Let's see what it is. It's a 5, it's a fly to left, so 2 down. And that brings up Leflore. 2 out, space is clear. 5-5 is a possible walk. 7 will be a good walk, so Leflore draws the 2-out walk. Now, can he get a jump and try to get in scoring position? His attempt is an 8. Burgmeier is a -1, makes it a 7. That's a 6, so we're going to have a stolen base chance for Leflore. His stolen base number is a 15. Burgmeier adds 1 to make it a 16. Weiniger is a 0. So 1 through 16, and he steals. And he does, 15. He barely made it. So Leflore gets into scoring position with 2 down for Dan Meyer. We'll roll in the strategy, make sure there's no balk chance. And there's not. So here's Meyer. Burgmeier, or 6-3 for Burgmeier. It's a strikeout chance. That's a 3. He's gone. So Burgmeier strikes out Dan Meyer to end the inning. We go to the 9th. Still tied at 2. And Fydrich, like I said, he went 10 innings in the real game. Not sure if he could do that in this game. He has faced 32 batters. He's allowed 34. So I'm thinking 9 is going to be the best he can do. Here's Bostock. 3-3, and that's a ballpark check. So we go to Tiger Stadium. (6-2), that's a fly to left. So Fydrich kind of had to hold his breath on that Tiger Stadium check because you never know what you can get on the ballpark card. But he escapes, and now here is Cubbage. 2-3, blank. If he's a righty, it'd be a strikeout chance, but lefty, it's a blank. Go to Cubbage, 1-6, ground ball to second, 2 down. So Steve Bride, now he's over the limit, so if we get these rolls here of 4-2 or 4-3, he will be dinged for fatigue. 6-1, not going to factor in that, but it is a walk chance. 5, his walk's a 7, so he does walk Steve Bride with 2 down. Bride's attempt is a 1. Nothing happening there. So now that'll bring up Jerry Terrell, the number 9 hitter. Jerry Terrell. And now the Twins may look and see if they need to, they may go for a pinch hitter here. They had somebody a little bit better hitter. They will. They're going to go to Larry Heisel. He will hit for Terrell. And then the new first baseman, or new second baseman rather, will be Bob Randall. He will take over at second base in the bottom of the 9th. And his numbers, he's a 3, a 9 with a +2 pivot. So very good turning the double play. But Larry Heisel, pinch hitting in a big spot. Rolling the strategy roll, make sure there's no pickoff. There's not. So Fydrich delivering to Heisel. 1-3 is a star line. He found the out he wanted, that star line. So Heisel will go down without a fight on a ground ball to second. And that's going to end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Still tied at 2. Heisel fails in the pinch. New second baseman will now be Bob Randall. And now Burgmeier, he's going to stay in there. He's only faced 5 batters. He's allowed to face 8. So he's going to stay in there against the lefty Ogilvy especially. You got 3 lefties coming up, Ogilvy, Staub, and Thompson. So they're going to stick with Burgmeier. 1-5 is a possible walk. 14's too much. 4-2. 4-2 is a question mark 8. That's a 17 though, which is against a lefty especially is way off the mark. Against a righty, 16 would have been a home run. 17 would have still been a fly out. This is a fly out to center field. Ogilvy is out, 1 away. So here is Rusty Staub. 2-2 is a home run question mark, and against a lefty, it's a 1-19. That's a 15. So possible walk-off home run right here. Staub against the lefties is a 1-18. If this is anything other than a 19 or 20, Staub has walked it off with a home run off of Burgmeier in the bottom of the 9th. 15, it's gone. Rusty Staub, the hero of the game, a walk-off home run, and that gives the victory to Mark Fydrich as the Tigers win it 3-2, erasing that 7-3 loss they had in real life. And Fydrich, 9 innings pitched for the win. He improves his record in the replay now to 12-5. And again, he's right on the money, 2 runs. His ERA is stuck just about right at 2, and he found that way again here in this ball game. So Rusty Staub is your man. Bergmeyer takes the tough loss, but Rusty Staub is your man right there. Rusty Staub, and of course the pitching of Mark the Bird Fydrich. So Tigers walk it off in fine fashion thanks to Rusty Staub. The next game will be the final game in the 5-game pitching homestand for Mark Fydrich as they welcome in the Chicago White Sox to Tiger Stadium. That will be a replay of the August 25th game. And then his next start after that, he goes on the road to Oakland for August 29th start. So right now, start 20 in the books. And he is now 12-5. Start 21 will be next as he hosts the White Sox. So I hope you enjoyed that presentation of Inside Pitch, Mark Fydrich's 1976 replay. Till next time, enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it, and I will see you all down the road.